RFK Jr. in 2 minutes just shredded Kamala Harris' entire political career. I'm not going to do too much talking on this. I'm just going to play it through and let RFK uh, let RFK Jr. cook. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon, and that's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's go ahead and just get right to this clip. We're just gonna jump right in.
In terms of civil rights.
Here we go.
You mentioned Kamala Harris is who you said that the Democratic Party appeared poised to put into that position. You were critical there, obviously, of President Biden's policy. What, if anything, is different? How do you compare yourself to Kamala Harris if she does become the Democratic nominee for president?
I think, Kamala Harris is the party of war. She's a war hawk. The Democratic Party was always the peace party.
Used to be.
Kamala Harris is a war hawk on Ukraine. She's a war hawk on China. I think that we should be figuring out ways to coexist with the rest of the world as best we can. Of course, we need to protect our national security. I think she's not going to do anything about the national deficit. I've never heard her speak about the chronic disease epidemic, I think she's a product of the corporate control of our democracy. And she's one of the authors of, in terms of civil rights, she has one of the worst civil rights record of any public official. She's the author of one of the primary authors of the school to prison pipeline. She kept 5,000 people, despite a Supreme Court order that she released 5,000 prisoners.
She wouldn't.
And of nonviolent drug crimes.
Left them locked up
illegally in California jails. She kept them in there, saying that we needed them for firefighting and for other public work services. And that's just a modern version of indentured servitude, a modern version of slavery.
I talk about
She was one of the two leading public officials in California, which now has the worst education system, 49th in education outcomes in the country. 50% of the homeless people in our country are in California, and she was behind those policies. I don't think she has a good, I don't think, in terms of the traditional democratic principles, I don't think she has a credible record.
Cook. He gave it to her. I mean, I don't know what else to add to that. I agree with everything on that, especially what she did in California was despicable as an AG. The Supreme Court told her to let those people go, and she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't let them go. Non-violent people, she wouldn't let them go because she wanted to use them for slave labor. Despicable woman. But she's a black woman, and we need to be voting for her, even though she locked black men up. Come on, y'all. But let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.